But then it's also one question on people's lips that now that Dangote Refinery, has now been jolted, to life, is that going to bring, because that's a question on everybody's lips, is that going to bring slash the price of petrol?
Okay, thank you so much. Before talking about that, because I know that has been agitating the minds of everyone, let me quickly make a remark on the shame on those that, you will, we have said it here, the origin of the Dangote Refinery. I was privileged, to be a part of a team that visited the refinery when they are doing the groundbreaking. And the question I particularly put to Alhaji Aliko Dangote was that, what was that motivation? And he said it, that the reason he started that refinery was that he had that decision in his bedroom. Remember that, at the tail end of former President Olusegun Obasanjo, he sold off the refineries. Yeah. And Dangote's Blue Ship Company got the license for the Port Harcourt refinery. Yeah. Now, when the former president, late President Umaru Yar'Adua came on board, Nigerians went to him and said that it's not a rocket science to, put a refinery back to life. So they revoked, to cut a long story short, they revoked that license from Dangote. And he said he felt so bad that in his bedroom he felt that, okay, he could on his own start a refinery. So it is a shame, if I want to just, use your word, that, anytime we hear government functionaries want to talk about slashing price of petrol and other products, other petroleum products, refer to this Dangote refinery again. But by and large, we have it now, and it's a good thing, just like I said. Now to talk of whether it is going to slash the price. If the Nigerian government is able to get Dangote refinery to supply the local market, because it's important that I make this, clear to Nigerians too. Dangote refinery is situated on the green, free trade zone. Technically speaking, it is not on Nigerian soil, even though it is found within the Nigerian territory. So it is not under all obligation to supply the Nigerian market. That is number one. But because of the fact that, okay, he's a businessman, he will want to supply, look at the business dynamics and supply where he thinks he is going to get return on his investment. If Nigeria, looks that way, he's going to do that. Then, when we raise issue about Dangote refinery being on the free trade zone, not being 100% liable to Nigeria, that is when, that was when the Nigerian National Petroleum, the government through Nigerian Petroleum acquired 20% in Dangote refinery. So, it is going to, if you get Dangote to supply the local market, it is going to drastically drag down the price of petrol in Nigeria. But it's important that I raise this caveat. Dangote refinery, what we have, what we can lay claim to in Dangote refinery as Nigerians is just 20%. Remember, 80% is still, in the hands of those that are not Nigerian, that cannot. So it's important that we talk about that. But if we get 20% of that Dangote refinery production, one thing we know is that anytime we talk about rise or the hike in the price of petrol, we talk about the landing cost. If production is being done in country, technically, we won't be talking about the landing cost. So whether we like it or not, it's going to affect, positively this time around the price of